Cari fratelli e sorelle, and welcome to my weekly video blog. Perhaps the most important thing to announce this week is that I have checked my finances. And as you know, I've been planning for a self-funded tour. I wasn't sure which city I was going to visit. There were several possibilities. Eventually we settled on New York, in fact, and so plans for a third American Dreams tour took off, and I had originally said I thought it would probably be during the vernal holidays of 2017. However, I am actually saving a lot faster than I thought I would, and I am thinking that it is probably going to be this year. I imagine it's going to be in my fall holidays this year. If you do happen to be in New York or around there, there'll be. I haven't quite planned out exactly where I'm going yet. Naturally, it's going to be over a number of states that are nearby, because I tend to travel rather than stay in one place. So there is a large possibility that I shall be getting in contact with you over the next sort of couple of months and trying to sort out all sorts of things when I go across. So that's terribly exciting. The last American Dreams tour was 2009, so it's been a number of years, but I'm looking forward to sorting that out. Now, I also have to say that this next week, Charles Heckman, in fact, who I met on the last American Dreams tour, is competing in a boxing match, I think. I'm not actually quite sure what match it is. I think it's boxing, but it could be MMA, it could be, you know, anything. So I'm rather hoping that he does well on that. The other thing to say, whilst we're on to giving our congratulations to people, is that a jiu-jitsu event happened yesterday or the day before, something like that, very recently, in which a number of people that I support took part. Now, the issue with this is that there's conflicts of interest. Two people I support ended up on the card. It was a tournament, and they were not both supposed to be competing originally, but as somebody dropped out, Gordon Ryan was sort of put in, as well as Gary Tonin, and there was a possibility, a strong possibility, that they would both do very well and, of course, eventually meet each other, which would be fascinating. That didn't happen. Gary Tonin did well, but they never got as far. He never got as far as sort of being opposing Gordon Ryan, so to speak. Gordon Ryan went on to win the whole thing. So well done to both of those for competing and for doing well. And now it's time for the birthdays, because that really is all I have to report this week. I unfortunately missed Diane Slapp's birthday. That was yesterday, so belated birthday wishes for her. The rest of the birthdays include Ian Silk, who's probably not going to get this until after his birthday finishes either. Jess Langham, Katrina Sunderland, Ben Westcott, Pete Hardesty, Adam Walker, Gareth Speed and Chad Mendes. So many happy returns to all of those. I hope you managed to eat lots of cake, and yeah, I will be back next week, and hopefully I shall have a little bit more to report.